This is Steve Ridgel, and periodically I've been sharing a video where we talk about things that we want our people to know that are trying to figure out this whole Jesus thing. What do they need to know about Jesus? And one of the things we talk about is if you decide to follow Jesus, your purpose, your ministry in life is to bring others into the kingdom, that God has people you can influence. And so there's four things we try to teach people about how to make disciples, how to live the Great Commission, go into your world, make disciples, baptizing them, teaching them, and that Jesus will be with you. And here's the four things we tell them if they want to be good disciple makers. Number one is pray. We fanatically pray. We pray for us to be bold in talking about Jesus. We pray for people that are lost. We pray for people that we want to reach. We are relentless in praying for people, for God to move them, to give us opportunities, for us to see those opportunities, for us to know what to say. And so we really emphasize praying about lost people, far lost people, and for us to reach lost people. Number two, we tell them invite. Invite people to places they can hear about Jesus. Invite them to our Jesus Journey class on Wednesday night. Great starting place. We invite them to come to church. We invite them over for meals. We invite them over and ask so we can hear their Jesus journey if they have a Jesus journey story. We invite them over so we can talk to them about Jesus. We are great inviters to eat, to church, to class, to special events about being better parents or whatever. We are relentless inviters. Number three, we encourage people to talk about Jesus at every opportunity. From little bitty phrases like, hey, thanks for helping out. Well, we did that because Jesus has been good to us. We want to be good to others. From anything you do for anybody, give credit to Jesus, talk about Jesus. When somebody says, hey, or how things going, and you say, well, I got good news at work, or we got a good test result from the doctor, always be sure and give God the glory and the credit for that, because after all, he is who did that. So we're relentless in mentioning Jesus and talking about Jesus and trying to follow that up with would you like to hear more about Jesus? Do you have a Jesus story? Can I tell you what Jesus has done for me? And then we encourage them, hey, invite them to hear Jesus stories. And we coach them on what kind of stories you can tell all the way from creation, why this world had gotten such a mess, through people like Rahab, that boy, Jesus is not scared of your past, to people like Legion, he's not scared of your demons. The woman at the well, Jesus wants you. He is the living water. We just work all the way through. The eunuch, Ethiopian eunuch who came to learn about God and found out about Jesus. We talk about people all the time, the Philippian jailer. We just teach people to tell those stories about how people heard about Jesus, found Jesus, encountered Jesus. And so we encourage people to do that. So we tell people, pray a lot, invite a lot, speak about Jesus a lot. We really, really push those. And then we talk about if you really want to be a disciple maker, when people come to Jesus, hang out. And what we mean by that is identifying new Christians. Meet them, encourage them, invite them out for a meal, have them over to your house. Ask them if they have questions. If they say, I'm struggling with, say, well, here's my experience. Here's how we can hang out with the new Christians so they start learning how to live. And so that's the four things we say everybody can do to be a disciple maker. Pray relentlessly for lost people. Invite people all the time to Jesus events. Talk about Jesus. Mention Jesus all that you can. From casual, here's why we do this, all the way up to let's study together. And then with new Christians, hang out. Well, this is Steve Ridgel, trying to be a better disciple maker and encouraging you to do that too.